Okay, this is part 2. Now that you have your subclips organized, make sure that they're named the right way. I had you guys showed me just to make sure we were all on the same track. We're going to pick out 4 sound bites from the interview. So we're going to load this into the viewer right here. Make sure that this looks normal and not stretchy. You may need to have gone back and do the item properties stuff. And I'm going to give you a series of time codes. We're going to be entering them in this right hand time code field. There's another one over here. Don't worry about that one. That's duration. This is what we need over here. So this can get a little tricky just opening these, but this will give you the exact frames, exactly where to do. I'm going to put 5113, which is 51 seconds and 13 frames. Hit enter. Sometimes it'll give you this, and I don't understand why, but it's about 51 seconds into it. If you get a little closer to it, sometimes that helps. Okay, that's correct. And now we're going to hit in. And then I'm also going to do the next time code, which I just have you write 10318 and hit enter. And then that's my out thing. I tell you in the instructions to perform an insert edit. That could be done just by dragging it here or dragging it to an insert, and it'll load it right on the timeline. Sometimes you'll get a warning that pops up. Just hit yes that says to change sequence settings to match the clip. Then I have 3 more sets of time code, and we can enter those in right up here again. We have 12205. Here's my in. 12527. Okay, and it's a little bit after that. There's my out. And I'm going to just do another insert, and it'll just build these right as we go. And just 2 more, and then we'll be done. 14714. There's my in. And then 15819. And then that's my out. And just 1 more. 33404. There's the in, and this one is the longest one, and we're going to do something with this later on. Great, and that's the longest one, and again we're just going to insert it. Okay, so now we have 4 clips on the timeline. I'm going to highlight this right here. Sure, I'm going to save it. Okay. Why is it not doing that? Okay. And then I'm going to hit Shift Z right here to see everything. And this is approximately what you should look like, all your 4 clips. You'll notice that there's some, when you play this through, that there's some jump cuts. We're going to fix those, especially at this point. You see that jump cut? It just doesn't look right. And we're going to use B-roll to cover these up. You can think of the B in B-roll as standing for Band-Aid to cover up a nasty edit. All right. So the last interview clip is a long one. We're going to cut some portions out of that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over to this time code field right over here, and we're going to enter in 1004719 and hit enter. Okay, this will get it at this point. Then is about 47 seconds into the timeline, and we're going to go to our razor blade, or you could just hit the letter B, and we're going to cut it at that point. I'm going to give you another time code, and this is the other part that we're going to, the out point, if you will, and this is the other part. We're going to edit, we're going to cut this part out, so you have to go back to your arrow, and we're going to click this selection, and we are going to do a ripple delete. Okay, and we're just going to cut that out. Now that we have this, we'll have another jump cut where it just kind of looks a little weird, and we're going to cover that with B-roll. That's the next part.